Or are you dropping a message out to say hello in Mandarin? Okay, so here we go. Okay, children. All panelists, yes. Hi, hello children. Nemoti, no, ni hao. Nemoti is not. Ni hao. Ni hao, exactly. Okay, good. Excellent, excellent children. Very good. So children, we will be starting the webinar exactly at 5 o'clock. So please do, sorry, 5 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. So please do wait here. Let me check if our panelist, Miss Angela, is joining the meeting. Miss Angela have not joined the meeting. Okay, children, why do you want to learn Mandarin? Ni hao, nin hao, ta chia hao. Wow, Augusta, thank you. I think you have learned before. My name is Bishwa. Bishwa, hi, ni hao. Have you learned before, Bishwa, by chance? Yes. Yes, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Yep, ma'am. Ni hao not. Ni hao. N-I-H-O. Okay. By the time I'm allowing all the students to come and join, you can follow our Instagram page because Mandarin is the most difficult, important language for the future job opportunity. Absolutely. Uh, yes, we can use, yeah, absolutely. It is spoken in many, many places. Ni hao. And you can like our Instagram page so that if we post anything about Mandarin, learning, classrooms, you will able to see this. Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How to say good afternoon? Xiao hao. Xiao hao. Good afternoon is xiao hao. Yeah. Good. Let Miss Angela join. Yes. Miss Angela is here. It's the most spoken language. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Xiao one and it is the most spoken. I also, and easiest language. Oh, who said easiest? Okay. Okay, easy and difficult always in the mind, right? So if you think it's easy, it's easy. If you think it's difficult, it will be difficult. Angela Miss, ni hao.
Ni hao.
Angela Miss, before we start, we will take the picture of the day. So you please switch on. What's your background? Did you like my background?
Yes, I really like your background. Even I have a Chinese background.
You found a good background. Yay, Miss Angela. So this is picture of the day when we are starting. Yay. So Angela Miss, welcome here. And you know how exciting these webinars are becoming. Children are there waiting in the YouTube already. And here the children are so super excited. They're joining. Angela ma'am, ni hao. Wow.
Ni hao, Tachia hao.
Natia hao. Ma'am, what is your name, ma'am? Okay, my name. Okay, still live meetings. I'm sorry. My name is Usha, Miss Usha. You can call me. You can call me Usha. No problem. And oh, ni hao, ma'am. Yeah, I'm shy. Ma'am, what's your name, ma'am? I'm shy. Oh, what's your name? My name is Usha. Children, my name. Okay, let me change my name. Probably they are getting confused because my name is written in Skill Life. Wow, absolutely. Usha. Yeah, I put my name.
Wait, did we take the picture?
Yeah, with my name. No. I'll take with my name because my name was not in live meetings, right? So let me take once again with my name. So Angela Miss, I
Yes.
want to ask you something, that why did you learn Mandarin?
I like languages. I am someone who learns and picks up languages very quickly. So when I was living in the UAE, I've learned Arabic. I could read and I could write, and I could read that pretty fast. Then in Mumbai, I was learning French. Again, I topped French in 11th or 12th, in 11th and 10th. So that's when I knew that languages are my thing. I just decided to give Mandarin a try because it is the most spoken in the world. That's the primary reason I learned that is the most spoken in the world. So I gave it a shot and I fell in love with the language and left all the other languages aside. And now Mandarin is my thing.
Somebody is putting bonjour, ma'am. No, it's not French class, it's Mandarin class. No bonjour, nin hao,
Ni
ma'am.
hao, ni hao, ni
So,
hao.
Angela, Miss, soon we are hosting Arabic webinar. So, I think we have found our panelist for Arabic
Oh,
webinars.
no,
Yay!
no, no. I don't remember one bit. I can only read and write.
Okay, ma'am, you are very beautiful. Okay, this I am sending it to Angela, ma'am. Yes, Angela, ma'am, you are very beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
Ah, yes, ni hao, Usha, ma'am. Hi, ni hao, ma'am, ni hao, ma'am. Okay, good children. Angela, should we join in another,
6 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah, 5 to 6.
5 to 6
Please wait,
minutes.
please wait, please wait. Angela, if you have the cover page of your PPT, can you just share it here so they can read about those,
You mean share my screen? Okay, okay.
fun facts? Just play it because it should not look blank, or
Okay.
just the cover page.
Okay.
Because it is streaming in the YouTube, it will look very blank.
Got
Yeah.
it. Oh, can you all see?
No, it's not coming.
No, not yet. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I just started sharing. So another minute.
Okay, now this is not, you cannot speak to each other. Okay. Usha ma'am, you are very, very good teacher. Oh, thank you. I'm not anymore. Angela ma'am now become better teacher than me.
That's not possible.
Why? Always students become better, right? See.
I have a case of a stuck screen, so you just have to give me 1 minute.
Okay, no problem. By the time you are, Angela, Miss, sorting out the issue, if you want, I can just share my screen for now and you sort out the issue first. I'm keeping for 5 minutes waiting. Let Angela.
Hi, can you all see me? I think I missed a lot. Yes. Perfect, perfect.
Anushka, have you put the reminder message to children?
Yes, yes, done, done.
Yeah, great. Anushka, did you like my background? See the whole China.
Loving the background. Yes. Hi, Angela. Ni hao.
Hello, ni hao, Anushka.
Yeah, it's Angela, 1 minute to go. So can you share your screen by chance, right?
Yes, yes, I will share my screen now. Hopefully it works this time. Okay, great. Can you all
Yes.
find?
In 1 minute, Angela, you want to ask something in the chat, and me and Anuska keeping the video and audio off and enjoying your webinar. If you want us to introduce ourselves at the end in Mandarin, we'll love to do it, and
Oh,
we will start the Kahoot SAR part 325, and we will have one fantastic song, maybe the song which is very popular pop song, that dance pop, or we can say Beijing Wanning Me, Artwe Puchi, something really fun for children. They look forward to it.
oh,
So all the best, Angela.
thank you, thank
Time to
you.
start. Yeah, Angela.
Okay, let's begin. 大家好，我叫安宁，我是你们的中文老师。我们开始吧。Hello, everybody. My name is Angela. I am your Chinese teacher. So let's begin. Let's come to the first very important question. Why learn Mandarin? Mandarin is the most spoken language in the world with 1.3 billion speakers. Yes, it is indeed the most spoken language in the world. Anywhere you go in the world, like Indians, you will come across Chinese almost everywhere. So what's more fun and what gives you more joy than to be able to communicate with the foreigner in their language? So yeah, that's a reason enough to learn. And also apart from that, the business opportunities and the career opportunities, future opportunities with Mandarin are endless. So let's begin. Before beginning, let's learn some fun facts. Chinese writing system is over 3,000 years old. That is true. One of the old written scripts in history is Mandarin. It evolved as drawings, how each and every object would be drawn, and then later it got further simplified. And that still, till date, many simplified characters look like the word that they are. China uses 45 billion pairs of chopsticks a year. That's a big number. Yes, they only use chopsticks in China. You go to restaurants, local restaurants, I would say, they don't serve you fork and knife and spoons. They only use chopsticks. Chop suey is American, not Chinese. That is true. Chop suey you will see in the menu of Chinese restaurants, but it's not a Chinese concept. It is an American concept. So it's fried noodles and then there's a gravy on top. That's chop suey, and that's not Chinese. Also, um, fortune cookies. I'm sure most of you know what fortune cookies are. Again, fortune cookies are not a Chinese concept. They are also again an American concept or some other country. But the point is they are not Chinese. They are associated to China, but they're not. Next one is the most complicated Chinese character has 57 strokes. So each Chinese character is made up of a certain number of strokes. There's a stroke order. So now the most complicated one is of 57 strokes. That's a lot of strokes for one character. That character is a noodles. It's pang or ping, some kind of a noodles it is, and it has 57 strokes. So yeah, that's the fun facts. There's a lot more, and let's begin. The meet and greet in Mandarin. So what we will be learning are some basic greetings. So let's begin. So saying hello. Okay. Before all of this is, now Chinese language, we do not have alphabets like we have in English or any other languages, right? We do not have like a set of sounds and we can combine that and make different spellings and words. No, Chinese language is made up of characters. Each and every word has a certain character. Yes, those characters are further broken down. Those characters have meanings, strokes, and radicals, but we do not have alphabets as such. So now on your first day, when you're a beginner, learner, a foreigner, learning these characters on your first day is not easy, right? So that is why something called the pinyin came up. Pinyin, I'm going to write it here for you. Pinyin is the romanization of Chinese characters. By romanization, I mean the English written form of these Chinese characters. Pinyin. Now this ni hao, it's ni hao. How do I know it's ni hao? Because of pinyin. So first we learn the pinyin and slowly we move on to the characters. Pinyin, most of it is read like how we read our English letters, but some of them have different sounds. Pinyin has initials, finals, and four tones. I'm going to quickly run over the four tones only so that as we read through, you're not confused. So there are four tones, and I'm going to use the example A. Okay, this is A. We pronounce this as A. So now coming to the first tone. Okay, let me make some space here. Okay. Now coming to the first tone, this is your first tone. It is a flat line on your syllable. All you have to do is simply stretch the syllable. So we go ah, ah. That is your first tone. Ah. Your second tone, you go up. Your pitch goes up. You go from down, you go from up. Ah, ah. Your third tone is you're going down and then back up. So you go ah, ah, ah. And your last tone is simply a sudden. It's a sudden, it's a fall in your pitch. You go ah, ah, ah. So what are these tones and why are these tones important? So we all have tones in our own language, you know. We usually change our tones when we want to express what we are feeling. When we are sad, when we are happy, when we're shocked, when we're angry, our tone changes. Even in our language, you're not talking in one same pitch, right? Our tone keeps changing. But in Chinese, your tone changes to indicate the meaning of the word. Tones are very important in Chinese. It's not just emotions that you want to express, it's the meaning of the word. So one tone change and then the entire meaning of what you're trying to say changes. That's how important tones are. So let's read the tones once more. Ah, 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 ah. Got it? Four tones. So now let's begin reading our greetings. So the first one, hello, the first thing that you say when you meet someone is ni hao, ni hao. So as you can see, there's a third tone on A, so we read it with the tone. So we say ni hao, ni hao. Ni hao is the most common greeting. You say that to anyone, ni hao, and in return also you get ni hao, which means hello. Ni hao, literally it means, ni means you. Hao means good. So ni hao means you good, right? And then it translates as hello. So ni hao, ni hao. Next. Now the letter X makes the sound sh. Sh, like in Hindi, I am sure most of you here can read Hindi. So I'm going to write it in Hindi because Chinese sounds and Hindi sounds are very similar, very similar. It might come as a surprise, but the sounds that we have in Hindi are the same sounds that they have in Chinese. So now the letter X makes the sound sh. Okay, sh. So this is not zie, no. This is xie xie. Xie xie. Okay, xie xie. Xie xie means thanks. Xie xie. And you can see it has the fourth tone, so your pitch just falls. Xie xie. Xie xie, which means thanks. Xie xie. Now, as I told you, ni means you. So we'll add xie xie after the ni. It becomes thank you, more specific. So we go xie xie ni. Xie xie ni, which means thank you. And xie xie, just xie xie means thanks. Okay. Next, the letter J. Okay, J makes a sound ch. Ch. Ch say chappal. Ch. So we go zai chien. Zai chien. Zai chien. It's not jian. Okay, please don't say jian. It's zai chien. Zai chien, which means goodbye. Zai chien. Zai, fourth tone, falling. Zai chien, goodbye. Which also means zai means again, chien, which means to meet. So meet you again, and then translates as bye bye. So zai chien, zai chien. Okay, so we'll read these three once more. 你好，谢谢，再见. Got it? Next, let's move ahead a little more. Next, we'll read 早上好，早上好，早上好，早上好, which means good morning, where 早上 means morning and 好 means good. So first we put the word morning, then we put the word good, unlike in English. So it's like morning good or have a good morning. So good morning. So 早上好，早上好 means good morning. Next. 晚上好，晚上好 which means good evening. 晚上好 good evening. Okay, as you can see, 晚上 means evening, 好 as I told you means good. So 晚上 evening, 好 means good. So 晚上好 good evening. Next, 晚安. As you can see, this an has the first tone, so we stretch it a little, yeah? So we go one an. One an means good night. One means night. An means peaceful. An means peaceful. So it also means have a peaceful night. Then it translates to good night. So we say one an. So let's read this once more. 早上好，晚上好，晚安. Okay, now we will read all of these once more, little faster. So we go 你好，谢谢，再见，早上好，晚上好，晚安. Got it? I hope all of you got that. If there are any questions, I can see my chat flashing. Any questions? I'm going to solve all of those questions, answer all those questions towards the end. And it'll be great if you guys write this. I hope all of you have pens and paper near you. Write it down. It'll be better for you to remember. Now let's move ahead to how to introduce yourself. We're done with greetings. Now let's move ahead to the introduction. So the first one is, okay, I will first read it once, then I will break the words down for you and then we read it again faster. So let's read the first one. Ni, jiao. As I told you, the letter J makes a sound ch. So this is not jiao, don't say jiao, this is jiao. So ni, jiao. 什么名字 名字. This is not Ming Z. Here towards the end, the I is silent. So we go Ming Z. Z only. Z, not Ming Z. Okay? So 你叫什么名字? 你叫什么名字? So as I told you before, 你 means you. Now 叫 is a verb. 叫 is a verb which means to be called. To be called. Okay? 叫 is a verb which means to be called. 什么 is an interrogative pronoun which means what. 什么 means what. And 名字 is your noun which means name. So if you literally translate this, this means you are called what name? You are called what name? And then later it translates to what is your name? So you can see the grammar structure in English is completely different. Here we begin our sentence with the subject, and in English we begin our sentence with the interrogative pronoun. Chinese sentences, no matter what they are, questions or answers, they always begin with the subject. Chinese follows a very simple pattern: subject, verb, object. Very simple. There is no twisting that at all. Whether it's a question, whether it's an answer. Your grammar structure remains the same and always begins with the subject. So, ni jiao shen me mingzi literally means you are called by what name? Then it translates to what is your name? Ni jiao shen me mingzi. Let's move ahead to how to answer this. That my name is. So, ni means you. Then that changes to wo. Wo means I or me. I or me. Jiao, as I told you, which means to be called. And then your name. So as you can see, the structure of your question and the structure of your answer is the same. Unlike in English, your question is beginning with what and your answer is beginning with the subject, me, my. Right? But here, your sentence begins with the subject. Your answer also begins with the subject. That is me. I'm talking about myself. I am the subject. So I am called Gauri. 我叫 Gauri. 我叫 Gauri. Or 我叫 dash. Whatever your name is, you can put there. 我叫 Angela. Okay? 我叫 Gauri. So let's read this again. 你叫什么名字？我叫 Gauri. Got it? Now we will move ahead to how are you. So in the beginning we learned ni hao. We learned ni hao, which means hello. But I told you it literally means you good. Ni means you, hao means good. So now after ni hao we will add ma. Ma. So ma is also an interrogative particle which you add at the end of a sentence to turn it into a question. To turn a statement or a declarative sentence into an interrogative sentence, you simply add ma and then it becomes a question. So the you good and we add a question, then it becomes are you good? And then it translates to how are you? So ni hao ma, ni hao ma, ni hao ma, which means how are you? Ni hao ma, ni hao ma means how are you? Now how do we answer that? 我 means I or me, right? I told you that. 很 not hen, okay? I don't want anyone saying hen. It's 很 我很好 我很好 which means I am good or I'm very good. 我很好 I am very good. So let's read this once more. 你好吗 我很好 Okay, we read all of this from the top again. 你叫什么名字我叫 Gauri. 你好吗我很好好的 These were your introduction patterns. Now we'll move ahead to nationality. So again, nationality also very simple. You have a name of your country. First we learn names of countries. We learn name for India. So India is called Yin, Tu. So the letter D makes the sound ta. Okay, ta. It's not Yindu. Okay, please. No Yindu. It's Yin, Tu. Yin Tu. So India is called Yin Tu. Yin Tu. Yin Tu. Yin Tu is India. So now how do you say your nationality? So firstly, the structure is very simple. You have your subject, 我, because I'm talking about myself. This is your subject. This is your verb, which means to be. But in Mandarin, in Chinese, there are no verb conjugations, like in English or in French. Your verb, a full verb, conjugates, right, with the pronoun. Like to be is a verb. And in English, we say I am. You are. He is. She is, right? So it becomes I, are, is. But here, full verb remains as it is. Full means to be, am, are, is. Sure means all of it. Sure is a verb which means to be, but there are no verb conjugation. So your verb is after your subject as it is. So war, sure. So now the structure for nationality is name of your country plus the noun run. Run. Run means a person. Run means a person. Right? Run means a person. So when you say the name of your country plus person makes you the person of that country. Right? So yin to run, which literally means India person, but then it translates to Indian. You get it? So now let's say the whole sentence together. War, I, sure, am, yin to run, India person, also means Indian. So was sure yin to run, I am an Indian. Was sure yin to run, was sure yin to run, which means I am an Indian. Okay, this is how you say your nationality. Now, how do we ask? Which country are you from? When you speak Chinese in front of Chinese natives, that's the first question that they ask you. Which country are you from? Because they're shocked that, wow, you speak Mandarin. So now, me, because it's a question, we're talking about you. So we begin your question with the subject, which is you. So ni, sure, which means are. So you are na. Now this na means which. Na, 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 okay, third tone, na. So Nisha na, kuo, kuo means country, kuo, kuo. So the letter G makes the sound k, k, okay, k. So it's not guo, it's kuo, kuo. So Nisha na kuo ren. 你是哪国人? Now, if you literally see this, it means you are which country? 国 country. 人 person. So it literally means you are which country person? 你是哪国人? Then it translates to what is your nationality or which country are you from? So as you can see, the structure is very similar to the answer. When you give the answer, you simply have to remove this na and input the name of your country. Everything else remains the same. Of course, ni turns to wo because you're talking about yourself. So ni shi na guo ren, wo shi yin du ren, ni shi na guo ren, wo shi yin du ren. Got it? So that's for nationalities, countries and nationalities. Now let's move a little ahead and let's become specific that where in India are you from? Okay, you live in India, you're from India. Next question someone might ask you is that where in India? Because India is popular and many Chinese people know names of Indian cities. So let's begin with the question. Where do you live or where do you stay? So as I told you, every sentence, regardless of what it is, it's an interrogative, declarative, any kind of a sentence it is, it always begins with the subject. So even if I want to ask, where do you live? I will begin the sentence with you. So you, so ni, chu. Now when ZH are combined together, it makes the sound ch. Okay, this is not zoo. This is chu, chu, chu. So ni chu, zai, 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 na li, third tone, na li, na li. So ni chu zai na li, ni chu zai na li. That means you live Chu means to live or to stay or to reside. Chu. Zai means at. Zai is the preposition which means at. Nali means where. Nali means where. So it means you live at where. Further translates to where do you stay or where do you live. That is the structure. This is your structure when you have a location in the sentence. Whenever there is a location, you have to use the preposition zai. Without the zai, the sentence is incorrect. Ni chu nali is incorrect. We are talking about a location. We're talking about where. It's a location. So zai is compulsory. So ni chu zai nali. Ni chu zai nali. Now to answer this, very simple. Remove the nali and add the name of your place or city. And of course, ni will become wa because you're talking about yourself. So that's obvious. That's obvious. So ni becomes wa. So ni. So we say wa chu zai meng mai or any city that you live in. Now, as you can see, Mumbai has become Meng Mai. Meng Mai. These are called transliterations. Transliterations, when the word is translated, just how it sounds in English. It may not have a meaning on its own, but it sounds like the original word. That is what transliteration is. So Mumbai is transliterated to Meng Mai. Meng Mai. Now, many Indian cities have a transliteration, but not all of them. So, Mumbai is Meng Mai. Delhi is Tali. So, famous cities, most of the cities have, some don't have. So, Wo Chu Zai Meng Mai. Wo Chu Zai Meng Mai is I stay in Mumbai. I live in Mumbai. So, let's read both of this once more. 你住在哪里？你住在哪里？我住在孟买。我住在孟买 or 我住在 dash name of the city that you live in. Okay, are we done? So now this is how your introduction pattern goes. You begin with 你好，我叫 dash。我是印度人，我住在孟买 or 我住在 any city that you live in. 谢谢，再见. So this is the introduction pattern that you have to follow. And if you want to write it down or take a screenshot, and I want all of you to record yourself giving your introduction.
Angela, little different this time. They have to record a video and tag us on our Instagram page. I'm sharing the Instagram link to them because they are sending in different places. We're not getting it on right time. They just follow our Instagram page and they just record the video, tag us, go global with Skill Live, and we will be uploading all it to a story and we'll be enjoying their self-introduction video. So if
follow us and make a video, upload it and tag us, we will repost the best videos.
Yes, that's true. So now, Angela, that is such a fabulous class. And as all the time we'll be having our Kahoot. But before that, I'll explain to children, parents over here. Angela, can you go to the last slide, please?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, children, this is not the end of it. This is just beginning of it. You have got to know how we teach, how the teachers, Angela is so good. So if you want to join for a proper class and speak more Mandarin, here goes. 2 months program, 16 live classes, 1 hour each class, 2 days a week. And here goes more Mandarin and, speak like probably little bit like Angela Miss, and also join us in future as panelists. So take a screenshot, children, after the webinar. It gets over. you can find the payment link and all the details in your WhatsApp group, and you can pay and register for the classes. So 2 months, 16 classes, 1 hour each, 2 days week, and more the Mandarin and certificate. Thank you, Angela. I think you can stop sharing. So
Okay, we continue with the Kahoot quiz now.
yes, Scout quiz. Okay, and this they asked like, what is that? Okay, all this is just 3999 your fee, children. Please check, and you will check. Anushka, please, if you can share to kids everything in the WhatsApp group, so they are so excited. So they will join for the classes.
Yes, once the class is done, I'll share all the details in the respective WhatsApp groups.
Yes. So let me go to the Kahoot now. Okay, children, please enter your proper name. Don't enter any code language. I will not entertain any code language name. So first, and Anushka, Angela, can you please, in the chat box put www.kahoot.it.
www.kahoot.it. Okay,
www.kahoot.it.
guys, I have typed it in the chat,
Yes,
and just
and
open
see
that
the pin.
game pin. Yeah, the game pin is in front of you on your screen. The game pin is in front of you on your screen. Open kahoot.it, input the game pin, input your name, as simple as that. So we already have Rucha with us here, Angel, Singh,
Yes.
Anushri, great. Please input your real names, no fancy names, no usernames. I can see 116 participants, so I want to see 116 names on the screen, guys, come on.
Yes, they are joining fast. We'll be waiting for 5 minutes.
Don't type in your name here in the chat. Type in your name after your game pin. They'll ask for nickname. So you type in your full name or your first name, whatever. Good, very good. From where will we get this? You have to go to kahoot.it. You can see here on your screen it says www.kahoot.it. Open that on a new tab and then enter the game pin here that is in front of you, 8319317. Then you start playing after entering your name. Chiayo.
Chiayo means like, come on, children, fast.
No, someone's input Chiayo as their nickname.
Chiayo will not get any. Chiayo will not get any leaderboard prize, because what is the meaning of? No one's name can be Chiayo, right?
No. We want your real names.
Yeah. Yes. Wow. Now 70. We'll wait for 1 more minute. Yeah. Waiting.
I have joined.
Chiayo. Yes, Chiayo.
I can't enter. Why? Abin, you have to open kahoot.it on a new tab. I'm sure you can. Try again. Kahoot.it. Yes, Bhavesh, I can see you. Shubhanshi. I think so. Can you see Shraddha? I can't see all the names at once, but if you have joined, then you probably have joined. It's okay.
You cannot see all the names. You can see only your name.
Wait, the quiz will start when we start. So give us a minute or two.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
showing
be
we
starting sharp at 35
If
actually.
it says game pin not recognized, so I've input the wrong game pin. Check again.
Don't give any space. Just
Yeah, don't keep any
831917. Yeah.
one. It's one number. It's one code. How many participants do we have?
We can have any number, but now I'm starting.
Okay.
Because, yeah,
Let's
man.
see.
You have to read out the questions, Angela.
Okay. The first question is, how do we say hello in Mandarin? How do we say hello? How do we say hello? So you have to choose the correct option. How do we say hello? Click on the correct option and then wait for the timeout. So we have 42 only. 42 correct answers. This was so easy. So who's leading? Joey John Mayo. Next question is, how do we say good morning? Good morning. How do we say good morning? Choose the correct answer from your options. Good morning. Don't type it in the chat, please. Just choose the correct answer. So we have 49 correct answers. Okay. Next question. How do we say bye? Bye bye. How do we say bye bye? Don't type it in the chat. Just choose the correct answer. How do we say bye bye? How do we say bye bye? How do we say bye bye? We have 47 correct answers. ITN is the correct answer. Let's see who's winning. Angel Singh is leading now. That's great. Now, what does Ni Jiao Shen Me Mingzi mean? Ni Jiao Shen Me Mingzi. What does it mean? Ni Jiao Shen Me Mingzi. Ni Jiao Shen Me Mingzi. Just choose the correct option. Ni Jiao Shen Me Mingzi. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ruprekha.
Age leading.
Now. Next question is, how do we say good evening? Good evening. Good evening. Choose the correct option for good evening. Good evening. Very nice. Yeah, 55 correct answers. That's not bad.
Rupreka, yes.
Rupreka is leading. Next, what does 你住在哪里 mean? 你住在哪里? 你住在哪里? What does it mean? Choose the correct option for 你住在哪里? Very nice.
Agastya.
Agastya is leading for now. Next, what is the capital of China? What is the capital of China? Some general knowledge coming your way. What is the capital of China? Very nice. we have 53 correct answers. That's great. Agastya
Agastya.
Panwar leading the board. There are 5 dash featured on China's flag. There are 5 dash featured on China's flag. What does China's flag look like? There are 5 dash on China's flag. Very nice. We have 51 correct answers. That's great. Agastya is still on top. How do we say, how are you? Choose the correct answer for how are you. Choose the correct answer for how are you. One second left. Very nice. We have 59 correct answers.
Agastya. Last question.
Which of these endangered animals is native only to China? Which of these endangered animals is native only to China? Choose the correct option for which of these endangered animals is native only to China. That's nice. So
wow. Anushka, are you there? Anushka, are you there? I think Anushka, I can't see Anushka, so I'm taking a screenshot.
So we have a winner. Congratulations, Agastya, Chaitanya and Shubhanshi are top 3
wow.
winners.
Excellent on leaderboard. And such a fabulous, thing. Angela, Miss, are you showing any song to children before we say goodbye? Because they generally like
it's just that
they are putting seriously louder.
Is it possible for you to play the song? Because now if I go on and start my Google Chrome, it's gonna take some time.
Okay, which song? Can you post the link or tell me the song name?
That song, Tuepuchi or the Chungwam Pu Hao.
Okay, you can explain to children what is this song is all about.
Yes. So the song that we are learning, it's a very sweet song. The song goes Tuepuchi. Tuepuchi means sorry. Tuepuchi, 我的中文. Chungwan means Chinese language. So Tuepuchi, 我的中文不好. Sorry, my Chinese is not good.
It's a very fun song.
It's a very fun and sweet song.
Yeah. So if you are first time going to China, it's better to sing this song. Okay. So let me share the Tuipuchi song. Here goes the Tuipuchi song.
Ma'am, we can't hear.
Oh, you can't hear? I think I have to share the computer audio.
Share sound, yeah.
对不起，我的中文不好。对不起，对不起，我不知道你说什么。对不起，我的中文不好。对不起，对不起，我只想跟你当朋友。Hello， 你好吗？你的英文好好听。你是美国人吗？并不是美国人。我是一位英国绅士，如果你专心听，你会了解我。对不起，我的中文不好。对不起，对不起，我不知道你说什么。对不起，我的中文不好。对不起，对不起，我只想跟你当朋友。欢迎光临，里面坐，想请你要吃什么？我要睡觉，你很累是不是？我不累，我肚子很饿，我想要吃睡觉，请你快点走。 对不起，我的中文不好。对不起，对不起，我不知道你说什么。对不起，我的中文不好。
Angela, please, I'm sharing the song to the, I really like the song Ching Chang Hansi. Which song is okay? No problem. Please listen to this song on your own. Make a video, children, and share it to our Instagram page and tag us to your Instagram page and tag us and register for the classes. Enjoy the Mandarin class and watch it again on YouTube. Thank you, Angela. I have to start another.
Thank you,
Say
everyone.
goodbye to all of you. Bye.
That's it.